All right, good morning and welcome back to another episode of Redbeard and Sun Adventures. Today, I'm on my way up to Blue Lakes. Been here a couple times before in videos and everything, but first time this year, and I'm super excited. I love this spot right here. Feels like I'm standing on top of the world. Look at this. Ah, my gosh, look how gorgeous this is. And if you can see, still on the peaks of the mountains and everything, it's first week of June and there's still snow. So, and the wind's actually blowing pretty good up here. It's pretty chilly. I brought a coat and everything, so thank goodness, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So hopefully we're gonna get our lines in here pretty soon, and hopefully we can get a fish on. No more skunks. I don't want more skunks. Cross your fingers. But come with me up to Blue Lakes. Upper Blue is actually still closed. It's just Lower Blue that's open, but that's okay. That's the one I like fishing more anyway. So we're gonna head up there. We're gonna go up to Blue Lakes and try to get some fish. So come along with me. Okay, so we're at the lake. Look at this. It literally feels like I'm the only person on this lake. Look how glassy it is. Oh my gosh. It's about 9 o'clock, a little after. There is a lake, I guess a trail for another lake up there. I've never actually been there, but you go through the trees and everything. There's a trail up in the mountain up there. I might try to head up there depending on the time and whatnot. I got my first line in. It's got a bell on it, and I have an inflated night crawler on that one. This one, I'll show you what I'm putting on. Ow! The Gulp corn nuggets, and I'm just putting on a couple. And I have found, for me, I enjoy the nuggets better than I do power bait. I'm not a big fan of the dough and turning and trying to make a ball and everything. It doesn't really work all that well for me, but each person has his own preference, and that's totally fine. I have found that these work better for me, and so I like them. So we'll get that out there and set that up. I'm also going to try some lures today if the bait doesn't work. I'll put a little bell on this one. Okay, so we are in Blue Lakes. So we're gonna spend some time. Like I said, it's about 9 o'clock. Don't really have any time frame today that I have to be home or whatever. About an hour and a half away from home, about an hour and a half drive. But I'm just gonna give it my best shot, and I'm gonna stay as long as I possibly can. And hopefully we can get something on the line. So cross your fingers and give me some good vibes. Okay, so we've been here for about an hour and absolutely bupkis. So I'm gonna try to make a move a little bit deeper into the woods, a little bit closer, further into the lake, and see if I can find those trails for the other two lakes, Meadow Lake and Twin Lake. If not, that's not a big deal. But I want to make a move over here onto Blue Lake because, like I said, been here an hour, soaking a worm and some nuggets, and absolutely nothing, not even a bite. I did reel in one worm that was half gone. I don't know if that was dragged upon the rocks and ripped off, if it was a bite, because I couldn't really tell. But in my mind, I got no bites. Rod tip didn't dance. So we're making a move, and we're going to try something different. We're going to come down here and see. I'm going to try to walk along the edge of the lake here. If anything else, it's absolutely gorgeous up here. And I'm so glad I was able to make the trip. I've said it before, and fishing, I would love to catch a fish more than be skunked. I've put out way too many skunk videos, and it's time I catch one. But yeah, it doesn't look like I can walk along the lake too far. But gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I think I might give this rock right there a shot for a little bit and see what we can do. A little bit deeper into the lake, a little bit different spot, and then we'll venture down that way towards the geese. Okay, so we're gonna try on this rock here. Got built-in rod holders. That's pretty cool. If I can figure out how to put it in correctly. There we go. So on this rod, I have trout nuggets and a night crawler. Maybe that'll entice them. I don't know. And then this one, I'm just going to put a night crawler, and I'm going to go this way with it, because I went out that way with this one. I'm hoping things can change. My luck can change here, but not holding my breath. I'm going to be positive though. I'm going to catch a fish, and it's going to be a nice one. Okay, so we're going to keep going. Okay, so this line right here, I'm going to try to be quiet because I don't want to spook anything. There's a ton of minnows and everything. This line right here is gradually inching out. The wind was just blowing, so I'm trying to decide if that was the wind or not, but it's going that way instead of kind of shaking. See, there it goes again. It's probably wind right there. But I'm going to slowly and gradually see what we have. See if I feel anything. Nope, nothing. Not a thing. Okay. So we'll bring it in and cast it back out. That's a bummer. My adrenaline was starting to pump. I was getting excited. But yeah, not a thing. We'll bring this in and show you. See all the minnows? The minnows were chasing me. Yeah, nope, not a thing. Okay, we're gonna move spots again. Try to go a little bit further down into the lake. Yeah, it's gorgeous. But I said it last video, bad day fishing is better than a good day at work. So we're gonna keep trying. Like I said, I don't have anything going on today. I don't have a time frame, but I'm not gonna spend 10 hours out here, which I wouldn't mind, but do gotta get home and help make dinner and stuff like that. But nothing I'm really pressed for time to get to. Okay, I took a wrong turn, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I don't fall on my face, huh? Trying to get down this to the lake. Okay, I'm huffing and puffing because I'm fat and out of shape. There we go. Bad knees and all. try to make it to that rock point right there is where I'm trying to go. But I'm not looking very hard, but I'm also not seeing, I don't know if I'm in deep enough or whatever. I'm also not seeing the trailheads for the other two lakes, Woodside and Twin. I would love to get up there because I've never fished those and I don't know. I've heard people be going back in there. Don't know if they were successful or not, but I would love to get back up in there and fish them because new place for me. I've never been there. Also this summer I want to try to get up to Winnemucca Lake. It's up the same road, just up a little bit farther. And Connor and I hiked up to Frog Lake a couple years ago, and it's on that same trail. It's actually just past Frog Lake. That was before all my surgeries and stuff. So hopefully now with the bionic knees, I can make the hike. And that'd be a fun one because that's a beautiful, beautiful hike. And I know a lot of people have a ton of success at Winnemucca. That day Connor and I were up at Frog, a couple guys passed us, like 4 or 5 actually, and they were all bringing out fish from Winnemucca the day we got skunked at Frog Lake. But it works, right? And that could have been a good day for him, and I could get skunked at Winnemucca as well. But we made it to the point I wanted to. Let's see if I actually want to fish it. Yeah, we can give this a shot. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up and we'll give it a shot. Okay, there's nothing happening fishing wise, but now they're not singing. I wanted to have you listen to the birds in the trees. So I'm gonna try to be quiet and see if we can get something. No, but now they're not singing. The wind is making my line dance. It's the most action my line has had all day. Okay. Something. Okay, here we go. First action, maybe. First action. It bounced. I feel bites. I feel bites. Please be there. Please be there. Please be there. I don't think he's there anymore. But I got bit. I finally got some action. Dang it, I didn't land it. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't land it. Oh well, I got some action finally. All right, we're gonna get another worm out and get this going again. Hopefully we can land it next time. Okay, so just that one bite. Nothing else. So I'm gonna actually head back to the dam. That's where I've had most of my success here at Blue Lakes, and see if I can. I'll sit there for a little bit longer. I've been here for 2 hours now. Actually over 2 hours, about 2.5, and just the one bite. So I'm gonna head back to the dam, and see if I can get something out of that. Not stay too much longer, because it's turning into another skunk, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. I had a really cool experience, though. I'll tell you about that in a little while. But it's been a wonderful day so far. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. You can't go wrong. Yeah, fish would be better. Would be awesome to have on, but look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna head back to the dam and go from there. Okay, so I've been back at the dam for about 20 minutes or so and nothing. So I think we're gonna head on out of Blue Lakes. Don't know where I'm gonna head. I might go down to the ponds in Gardnerville, but I'm gonna get on out of here, I think. More people are starting to show up, and it was serene and it was beautiful by myself, but 2.5, almost 3 hours now, nothing. Just the one hit that I got over there along those rocks. And bubkiss. Bummer. I apologize, guys. I'm trying. 3 different spots and beautiful lake. I'm trying. I'm really trying not to skunk and put out better videos for you guys, but just not my luck today. Okay. Alright, so there's a little pond at the start of Blue Lakes Road. I have never seen anybody fishing it or anything. Not even sure if there's any fish or anything in it. One way to find out, right? So here's the pond. I've always been curious about it. Not sure. Like, I really am not sure. I don't know. It's a nice little pond. There's geese and ducks and everything on it. Don't know if there's anything in it, fish-wise. But we're gonna give it a shot, see what I can do. I'm not gonna stay very long. Feels like, as you can see, clouds are moving in. Feels like there's a storm blowing in, especially up on this mountain here. It's a beautiful view though. Look at that. So we're gonna give this a shot. Don't know if there's anything, but one way to find out. So here we go. Okay, so my line is in. I only brought the one rod, because I didn't know if there's anything in here and didn't really want to mess with 2 this time. We'll see. Like I said, I am not sure if there's even anything in here. A couple guys have pulled up and have started fishing with me. I don't know. I'm fishing with the same bait that I did at Blue Lakes. So we'll see. This bird right here does not like me. He's been walking around me, he's flying around me, screaming at me the whole time. He does not like me, but I'm gonna stay away from him, not bother him too much. It's gotten pretty windy, so it's gonna be kind of hard to see when I have a bite, I think, but I'm gonna do my best. All right, stick with me. Okay, so we're moving down the pond here. Like I said, not sure if there's anything in here, but I wanted to show you these beautiful purple flowers. Barb would absolutely love these. I have no idea what they are. Bees sure love them. There's a ton of bees all over them. Oh, these are beautiful flowers. So, I don't know. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and call it quits for today. Beautiful area. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful up here. Hope Valley, up 88. There's the pond. I don't think there's anything in it, but I fished it anyway just to give it a shot. I might try later on in the summer. I don't know, in different spots, but I got nothing. But that's been my MO lately, hasn't it? Nothing, which really sucks. I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard, guys. I promise. I'm trying hard. I'm trying to get out more and do more, make better content for you guys. I don't just want to make fishing videos and travel videos every now and then, here and there. I want to make some good ones. Fun little family adventures, just coming up with stuff. But thank you again for coming along with us, coming along with me. I want to remind you, give you a little update on the challenge that I'm trying to do. I cannot talk. That's been my problem since I've started. But the little challenge, I have a goal for myself and for the channel to reach 200 subscribers by the end of August, beginning of September, and I am right there, literally right there. We're at 196, and I couldn't be more excited, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys coming along. If you like what you saw, give us a big thumbs up, tell your friends about us, hit that like and subscribe button. But remember, make every day an adventure. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I realized after I got home from fishing at Blue Lakes, I forgot to explain what the cool experience was. So I'm going to put it in and then splice it into the video and everything. But so the cool experience, I was standing there on the rock fishing at Blue Lakes, and I was just having a really peaceful moment, and just the serenity of the lakes and everything, and just being the only one on the lake and how glassy it was. So I said a thankful prayer. I just said a prayer and I said thanks for everything that it's in my life that I'm blessed with, and just kind of throwing it out there, just hoping some would be. And I asked if I could land a fish in my prayer, and asked if I could get a fish. And as soon as I said amen, my line went ding 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 ding, and that was when I got my first bite, my only bite. But I wasn't able to land him, but it was just a really cool experience to help me understand and help me know that Heavenly Father is there, and that I am being watched, and He does care, even if it's the trivial things of catching a fish. So that's a cool experience. But thanks, guys.